Summer of hard work. Explain to us the summer where you transform into stand-up athlete to leader.
Summer of hard work. My freshman year, I remember walking into the weight room a week before the Pac-10 championships. First big championship I ever been to, outdoor. And I walked up to my coach, Coach Ludwig, and I was like, Coach, we got Pac-10s next week. I need to win. What can I do? First time I had been in the weight room that entire year. He looked at me, kind of laughed, relaxed a little bit in his chair, laughed, and was like, what I can tell you is best of luck. And he was like, and if you really want to be serious, I'll see you here at the end of the summer, or at the beginning of the summer. So I kind of looked at him with this dumbfounded look, and I was like, you're not going to help me? And he was like, yeah, let's get after it. So we go there, and I had never felt that type of pain in my entire life, point blank. I get down to the Pac-10 championships, I place third in the long jump, fourth in the long jump, fourth in the long jump, and then fourth in the high jump. I felt naked, I felt robbed, I felt just like a waste. After the season had ended, I walked into the weight room and I was like, Coach, for the next 3 months, I will do whatever you ask me to do as long as it makes me great. He was like, great, I'll see you here at 5:45 in the morning tomorrow. First thing out of my mouth was like, well, I have summer school. First thing out of his mouth was like, and? So, all right, I'll see you then. Get up, 5:45, I'm right there, we're ready, knock it out. The training regimen was just ridiculous. There was one point where he made me put 135 pounds in my back and squat 100 yards. Not squat, lunge 100 yards, but every 10 yards, I'd have to do 10 squats. So I'm not going to really do the numbers, but it's a lot of squats, a lot of yards, a lot of pain. It got to the point where I couldn't even keep my balance, but my mind is telling me I can continue to go, and my body is telling me we're at our max. We've done a little too much. After I reached that, I had to go back in and finish a leg workout. Once I get done with that, I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing all these different exercises, and I get done, I down a Gatorade, get some water, sit down for a second, then he walks over and was like, gosh, you wish you were done, didn't you? I was like, so he told me I had to run the balcony 4 times. At the University of Washington, Husky Stadium, the balcony is the toughest part of that entire workout. He told me there's going to be a point at that workout when you're running and it's going to get dark. Do not look up. It means the sun is being covered by the bleachers. It does not mean you're done. The first one, I was like, I got to be done. There's no more sun. I don't know how many bleachers I've ran up, and I looked up, and it looked like the bleachers were just extending, like they were getting longer, like it was a never-ending escalator. I get up to the top, and he's sitting down there looking, just giggling, saying you don't have to run, but just do not stop moving. And he was like, the only rest you get is to walk down, so take your time or you're going to collapse. So I finished all 4. I think I laid on the turf on the field for about a good 2.5 hours before I even had the energy to walk, however long, 400 meters to the garage or to the parking lot to get in my car. I remember that when I got home, I didn't even get out of my clothes. I just fell asleep. I woke up, I think it was around 5 o'clock the next morning, and just had to do it again. And it just got to the point where that was my regimen.
All summer.
All summer. It was brutal. And then when the season started, I completely dominated. I won my first Pac-10 championship. I won my first regional championship. I won my first indoor conference championship. So I truly believed at that point that hard work pays off.
On the next episode of Norris Fedrick, Beyond the Stats.
I can make anything a competition in my mind. So it's tough. It's tough in the sense where I'm always competing. My mind is always working on how to overcome something or to be better at someone than something.